Is it just me, or is the camera a little bit too right? Yeah, that feels more like the correct way. Nice consistency. 94% consistency. That's nice, that's nice. Difficult to stay on 100. You can't just start live at 5:30 every day. Much better. Ow, why do I hold there? Great question, people. Good morning. Your show is early today? No, it's late today. It's actually 10. Well, 5. We're 7 hours late today. Angel's Beard. We're 7 hours late. In the spirit, you can ask whatever you want to in Witchcraft. Spells, gods, deities, myths, legends, practices, world history, so on and so forth, you know. Quite simple, really. But yeah, let me introduce myself. Hi, and welcome. Good morning. I'm Lord.Cairnmark, and you're watching someone that you can ask about Witchcraft. Anything about Witchcraft. Spells, gods, deities, myths, legends, world histories, practices, and so on and so forth. So do ask anything. I offer up a lot as well. Like readings, for example. Tarot, osteomancy, claromancy. The whole pizzazz. So yeah. If you're interested, ask away. Go wild. Ooh. So yeah. I wonder if I start with a good bag on TikTok, how does the new moon in Gemini impact us? Well, the Gemini new moon should bring about balance. Should. I'm not saying that everyone goes by the Jungian or Western zodiac signs, though, Angel. I'm blind. How you doing? Good morning. In cards, good morning. Thank you for the heart me on TikTok as well. Thank you, thank you. Blind, I noticed, yeah. Well done. Well done. Well done. Astrid, top of the morning. How you doing? Well, hi. Virgil, hi. What's up? How you doing? Blank, you can actually. You can, yeah. You get the first person in the crown. There you go. What is this? Theo, this is a lot of talks on witchcraft, myths, legends, practices, world history, gods, deities, whatever you'd like to talk about in witchcraft. Got fresh coils and vape juice, can't complain. Cool, doing fine, just posted the video about the jinx. Heck yeah, Virgin. Are wizards real? Yes, they are. Yeah, hello, Prime. How you doing? Do you do readings? I do a canoe load of readings. If you want tarot, oracle, osteomancy, claromancy, runes, pendulums, you decide really. But if you do want a reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and please start off the bar so that goes up, so that you can. I feel like it was very confusing there. If you do pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, you can find all types of readings, private or as well as lives. When you get one of those, the bar goes up. That's the one. Cards. Only yeses. Also, Lord, is my one session reading on solely tarot or can be something else too? Blank, you choose. You choose. Where are we from today? Astrid? New Zealand. We just finished Europe, so now we went to the complete opposite side of the world for me. Maham engaged with her boyfriend Romail in this year. Aun Sandu, if you do want a reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can find both private readings as well as live readings there. Cards, will you? No. So much for only yeses, huh? Ido Games, top in the morning. Could you do a Claromancy maybe? If it's too much, I can pick else. No, that's absolutely fine, if you want to. Heck yeah. Prima Virgil actually got some. And All Things Magic Land MJ. Also got 3 coins. Fuck yeah. Happy that people from the live actually got something from the fucking shares for once. We're late today, top of the morning. Wild Moon, yeah, I felt sick in my fucking stomach this morning. Finally woke up. So, Blanc. What's the Claromancy about? Prime, you're welcome. General Claromancy? Absolutely. We can have a look into that. We can absolutely... Can you? Can I? Can I what? Can I what? What do you mean? Oh. Wildmoon, you're bleh. Translated by my auto-translator to can you? ... Not blah. What is my Microsoft username? That is a great question. You might want to look that up. It's 5 a.m. for me today. Well, now you know the time that I usually go live, but for my time, kind of thing. That bell flew. Yep, there's no talks about you. Just so you know, no talks about you. There is no negatives, really. There is something that you need to take control of when it comes to your own ego here. I don't know, Wild Moon. I wish I could tell. No such thing as a male witch. You're either warlock or a sorcerer or wizard. D&D rules. D&D rules, absolutely. But you can also multi-class warlock, sorcerer, wizard. You just put 1 level in each and then you're done. Best one, warlock, 3 levels. And then, no, 3 level sorcerers and the rest warlock. Infinite eldritch splash with pushback. Trust me. D&D rules. Use them well. But yeah, let's check in. Blanc, we need to check in on ourselves. There's an ego thing that seems not well. We might be looking down on ourselves and how we're doing, what we should do, and so on and so forth. We need to look into our own ego. Where we stand, where we are, who we are, and why we're feeling like this. Emotions as well. These two seems like a very personal thing. How are you actually feeling? And try that. Charles, do that. Put all sorcery points into Warlock, Infinite Eldritch Splash, man. But yeah, emotions, ego, you need to look into that. You need to take care of that, Blank. Not good otherwise. Not good otherwise. Is that tiny thing yeeted? The tiny thing yeeted. There's only one thing yeeted here. And that's that. There is a connection coming in through family. That's gonna be a fun one. Asleep. I've never really used the whole exclamation point join. I don't know how that shit works, and I've never even looked into it, so yeah. On the chart, very orange. That thing. You are witch bro? User 50. I am witch bro. I'm a bro witch. Emotions. This is on the negatives. Okay? But just so much that we can take control of it. So we need to look into it. This line here, this very fine line here. This side is what we can take control of. Okay? We can take control of that shit. So we need to look into it. We need to talk to someone and find ourselves. Liana, well, once, which is just a title. 2, depends on the practices. Metaphysical talents, so on and so forth. Does someone want to micromod? while I have a reading. I feel like there's a lot going on TikTok. Wow, this is cool, different. Thank you. Claromancy. Ruby top of the morning. Besides that connection in family that we also need to learn from, blanks. We are getting a bit of money, which is quite nice. What do you need? Tell people to go to my profile to get a reading. Prime. I'm anointing you, Sir Micromod Prime. Money's coming in. Facade's looking great. Looking beautiful, blanks. Hobbies, interest, absolutely stunning. It's going to be very obvious that there's a specific others in your family that is going to be a connection that you will learn about. Wow, that turned into a deeper thing, huh? Physical body, listen to it. It's good, but listen to it. You need to start listening. You need to start listening. There's a little bit of anxiety that we also need to listen to. Your anxiety is most likely correct. You're saying. And just the slight annoyances, like how do I plan? What should I do? Am I doing what I've told myself what to do? So on and so forth. Gonna help me in my internship? Fuck yeah, plugged. Heck yeah. And you're gonna learn from that. Heck yeah. Right there. Vertical? No, it's all shallow. It's all shallow. Super anxious of it, not gonna lie. I get that. Learn from it. Listen to it. Don't treat it as a bully. Treat it as a friend. Okay? Listen to it. Why do you have anxiety? What can go wrong? So on and so forth. If you have anxiety and saying, okay, I can't do that because of that. Okay, well, ask them if that can happen. Ask them if you can get support in this. Blah, 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 blah. Ask about those thoughts that you're getting. We need to listen to ourselves a little bit about how we present ourselves as well. We need to listen to, are you feeling yourself, Are you vibing yourself? Faye? Nah, the world economy would fall. I see, yes. But yeah, honestly, that as simple as Claromancy's Ghost Block, that's about it. Good luck. Only good thing is, as far as I know, is literally only the things about yourself. The ego and the emotions. Listen to ourselves, and we need to take control of this. Otherwise, this will go downhill way too quick. Diane Eaton, if you want any type of reading, like this, for example, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there, like a live reading or a private reading. Who cursed me? That is a great question. Asha, wouldn't you rather like to get rid of it? I do that as well, if you want to. You're saying. If you're interested. And Sassy, hello. How you doing? Heck yeah, Brian. Could you add them as well? Also, based on that chart, are my spendings off the chart? No. If anything, you're getting money. Right there. User 50? Maybe. How can you tell if you're cursed or someone has cursed you? Usually, curses, hexes, and jinxes goes in 3 different steps. Jinxes, simple, one thing. We're lucky with the weather, and then it starts raining. Hexes are about certain things, but they are shorter terms. For example, you will never get a job in your life, but your child will get a job. So it's not a curse. And then a curse is literally ongoing, absolutely horrific. You can kind of tell when your whole life has been in negativity. It's either a hex or a curse. Born to be tired? Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading. I don't know where I'm gonna get money, but sure as hell I'm opening that. Heck yeah. And Sassy and user 50, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there. Like a live reading, for example. You should. Blanked. No. Stop. Bah. Don't use the word. Go. No. Pop into my profile and get a reading. No. Blanked. Absolutely do not copy that. You're using no words. Several no words. Prime, you were doing absolutely stunning. Ah. God damn. And Sassy, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. And Chrissy, hi. AZL, if you want to, we can do a location spell as well. Blanked, no, but it will lower the views and no one will come in. It's an algorithmical break. Like a car, just stops. Love, can I get a K special on Black Beauty? Absolutely. We're just going to clean this off. God dang it, Black. Prime was doing so great, though. You're doing great, honey. You're doing great. Prime, you're bad. No, Blank, you're bad. It's getting confusing now, isn't it? That was a weird sound. Didn't know I anointed that. That's strange. Thank you for becoming a superfan, though. Didn't expect anyone to become a superfan, ever. That was a superfan sound. Can you read me? Of course. Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there. Jesus is Lord, Moonlight. No, Jesus did not like hierarchy, so don't call him a lord. Anxiety sometimes is something you feel. It protects you. It isn't always great for personal growth. It's amazing for personal growth if you know how to use anxiety rather than anxiety use you. Diana Eaton, go into my profile. Click the link in my profile. And you can find live readings, private readings, spells, lessons, books, mediumships, friendship. You can find all of it there. Good morning, lovely queen. Finally. You here for your infinite bone reading? Today, a friend wouldn't listen to my ideas, so I wrote it down in the moment. Ruby, and how did it feel? Jesus Christ. It became a super fan. Yeah, Diana. Yeah. That would get me a reading? No. You need to go through my website. Diana, I know how this is going to sound, and do not take me for being rude or anything. Thank you for becoming a super fan. But I'm not seeing that type of money. TikTok is taking that. Just so you know. So please cancel it when you can. Oh, Moonlighter. Should I believe that he is a lord, or should I know that he didn't like hierarchies? Yes. So yeah, lovely queen. Ask as much as you want. Is the reading paid? I mean, this is my full-time job after all. Heck yeah, Prime. I love that you copied most of Tasha's texts, though. Fuck yeah. Will L and I get back together? Yes, indeed. But there seems to be something deeper there as well. JJ, top of the morning. But yeah, there is a deeper question. That he didn't like what? Hierarchies. Calling him a lord is putting him at the top of a hierarchy. Heck yeah, Ruby. Heck yeah. Who was it who asked for a case special on the... Had a big disagreement? Lovely Queen. Big disagreements doesn't mean that it's a complete break-off. After all. Beth, you still here? An A3 bakery. Pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get your readings from there. Bags, that goes to you too. Bloodstone, top of the morning. Beth, cool. Prime? Fair. So fair, though. Caris, top of the morning. As the case special goes, it seems like we do not know. It's going to be a slow day, especially for mental activity and creativity and stuff like that. No passion, no drives. With the moon reverse, it's just going to be revealed to you. Honestly, this is a fuck all type of reading, Beth. Sorry. Truly, whatever. When it comes to reading. Also, what the fuck was that? Okay, fine. So yeah, Beth, something will happen, maybe. An interesting one, isn't it? And Sanders, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your readings from there, okay? But when will we get back together? It's been since Thursday. Okay, meh. Okay, meh. What? Gonna look up the letters real quick. According to this, 3 weeks. It's weirdly specific. KC, thank you. What's my name? Vinny and Stace. Probably something around alongside the Vinny and Stace name. But you should probably look at your ID for that stuff so that you figure it out. Yeah. Whoop whoop, KC. Heck yeah. Death reading? If you want to. Real man, my friend, get back together. Cool. Hello from Sydney, Australia. Blossom, top of the morning, beautiful. How you doing? Also, I haven't even gotten into my fucking website. God damn it. Whoop. And whoop. 3 weeks, my feeling probably changed then. Lovely Queen, most likely, right? Can you use Loa along Witchcraft, or is it prohibited and two entirely different concepts? No, it's absolutely fine. They're like ancestors. It's like asking your grandpa for support. Work related. Cool. How my babies are in my belly? That's a great question as well. For anyone here who wants a reading, like, for example, Lovely Queen here, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading. You can find private as well as live ones there. Can you give me guidance? Absolutely. I do private guidances as well. And lessons in witchcraft. Genius, thank you for following. That's what did KC do? Will I be leaving my current job next week? Yep. Or you can get a membership from my site as well. That way you get a reading every single live. Or infinite spells, readings, lessons. Can I curse someone to suffer a lot and place them in agony? I don't know. Witchcraft. Yes, you can. Where's the sour jar? Forgot the personal hexes time. The energies. I feel lighter. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh my god, KC, you got a membership? So you got one reading every single live? Heck yeah. Toxic at this job? God damn. Sorry about that. Miss Fine, go into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get yourself a reading from there. Yeah, no. Moonlighter, yeah. Hierarchy. No, he absolutely did not respect judicial systems. Miss Jiggling. Get yourself a reading. That seems like a problem. Nah, jiggling. I can't like that though. What is my boss' problem with me? too forward. You're stepping up to the fucking task, and you're saying it how it is, and that dude ain't ready for that. Sanders, what the fuck? Don't answer other people. You don't know their story. That is not what they asked for. The fuck? Cool. Sanders, you're gonna get yeeted. Love you, bye. Sorry about that, lovely queen. And Momo and Lonkeys, if you need anything, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there. Like a live reading, private reading, lessons, spell work, or anything, really. Beth, you have an amazing day. Thank you. Guess his show was wrong. He was on point. Yeah. People telling other people how it is through the other people's questions, massive red flag for me. It gets me annoyed, man. So yeah, it's fine. Go into my profile for a reading. Exactly, Faye. Heck yeah. Faye knows what's up on YouTube. I can't help that. I'm forward. What I'm supposed to do. Harsh? Yeah, exactly, right? It's going to be quite problematic if you are not you. You know? Aisha did a thing. Sarah, Divine Feminine. If you do want a reading, pop into my profile, collect the thing on bio, and get whatever you need from there. What did Faye say? So there's another person on YouTube who is saying that Jesus respected judicial systems and is a lord due to the hierarchical systems and everything like that. Faye said, Jesus condemned the abuse of power, the pursuit of status, and oppressive religious or social hierarchies. He flipped the traditional social ladder by teaching that true greatness lies in humility. Heck yeah. Got in for a reading. Heck yeah, Aisha. 3-card pull. Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Ask your question, Aisha, and we'll do it as soon as I'm done with this one. Is he planning on leaving the job? His name's Coleman. No, he's not planning on that now. And Cherries, pop into my profile for your reading. Ah, okay, nice. I have now great respect for Faye on YouTube. Says Prime on TikTok. And maybe good morning. How you doing, beautiful? We're also gonna add that to the bar. Lindsay, thank you for following. Will my business be successful and will my relationship get better? Ooh, 2 questions for a 3-card pull. Okay. And Lindsay and Maggie, pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio. And get your reading from there. So you also can get very happy very happy messages like Aisha here. Whereas, Aisha, my cards are practically telling you get fucked. So, Aisha, the first question though. The first question. We want business to be successful. I don't know if you know anything about tarot, but the Tower is not a good card to have for any questions. This means that, you know, when you play the game Jenga, you build the tower and everything like that, and you pull the little pieces out, and it's all fun and dandy, and then all of a sudden a 5-year-old comes in on your turn and said, yeah, and then everything just falls over. That is what this tower is. That's regarding your business. It's just going to fall over. Yeah, Aisha, this is truly get fucked. And Style, this is the True Black Tarot. If you do go into trueblacktarot.com, you can use my promo code, thanks to love, me, I'm love, thanks to love, small letters, 1 word, you get 10% off your next shipping. And regarding a relationship, it's the end of a chapter. It's the end of a chapter here, Aisha. We've been overthinking this whole situation. We haven't done the right moves. I don't know if it's you or them, naturally. But with death reverse there, end of a chapter. Sorry, Aisha. Damn. Talk about the worst reading I've had in a week. Only a week though, so that's quite nice. And people, if you guys want any type of reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and do like Aisha and get yourself a reading, so I too can tell you to get fucked. Anyway, yeah, sorry Aisha about that, truly. Oof. Did my current boss talk to him about what he's doing to me? No. Oof. That was, it's close to touching, but no. No. Lindsay, thank you for joining the fan club, and thank you for sending a heart me as well. And Virgil, thank you for sending Go Popper gifts. Lindsay, listen to Silent Wolf there. He's micromodding for me currently. Go into my profile to get your readings from there. And knock knock, you can ask anything in Witchcraft. Also, Lord, what crazy working tips do you have for being functional as a neurodivergent? Fucking raw dog that shit. Get to learn your own problems. For example, if I can't focus, okay, what situations has made me help focus? Cool. It's been in the library, lo-fi music, and my one thing. Make it interesting. Change the topic a bit. Okay, I'm supposed to write about world history. Cool. Let's write about the witch trials instead. Start learning where you are working best. If you specifically can't be focused, okay, cool. So decide to be focused by putting on some lo-fi music. If I need to clean, I put on some fucking Irish folk music on the TV and I go off, man. It's just speed on crack. It's learn your own tics kind of thing. And blanked, that lose focus, I argue, go in and play some games. Play some video games, honestly, where you need to find your way. Open world map games. You will start remembering maps and stuff like that. It helps your cognitive functions, I would argue. Betty Boop, you can get your readings from my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get whatever you need from there. Is this something? Keep me... sorry, I missed that. And Agnes, Mr. Fire. What do you see in the future for Paladin Cat with a comically large hammer? Greatness. Your god's gonna die though. So that's quite sad. Hopefully you'll live it. Hyperfocus 6 hours on Resident Evil 4 yesterday because I was losing focus, and that's absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. Out of sheer curiosity, if I ask you to put a spell on me and someone else, can I ask you to break that spell? Yes, you can. My name is Charlotte. Is there something to keep my blessing away? That is a great question. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need from there. Knight, that goes for you too as well. Rajesh, you might want to spell work, so we get you, get you that job. God of Justice will die. Apparently so, Mr. Fire. I'm so sorry about that. Video games are awesome with ADHD and neurodivergent people. Yes, they are. You learn a lot. Blanked, yes. Read my little text on Discord in the TV movie chat. Aisha, you did? You did? That actually makes me happy, to be honest. Aisha, thank you. Heck yeah. I was really stressed about the day. Not going live and stuff. Not getting any work. We're on 21%. Thank you, Aisha. Heck yeah. Did you book it as well in the calendar? Yes, indeed, Astrid. A spellbreaker. Yes. My name is Nadja. Did I do the right thing? Choice. Nadja, go into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get your readings in there, okay? Anastasia, that goes for you too. RJS72, that goes for you too. Do my current boss feel the way like Coleman? Yes and yes. There's also a deeper question regarding that. Lovely queen. Also a deeper question. Did you add Casey's? Casey's is technically like a donation, so that gets added straight away. That's the first 6% there. How do I get an answer here in the live? What can I ask? Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can find live readings. Either a tarot reading, yes and no, 3-card pulls, infinite questions. There's a lot of options in there. And then just pop back here and ask your question. Quite simple. What would happen then? Would someone like snap out of it? How would that work? Not necessarily snap out of it, and I don't know what spell work you're looking for, so I can't really answer. Which kind of witch are you witching? But curious. If anything, I would call myself a seeker. I'm a polymathical omnist, if you like to Google those two words. A polymath and an omnist. Blanca, top of the morning, thank you for following. Didn't get a calendar option? God dang. Aisha, go into your mail, and you can see, like, view your items kind of thing. Link. You will get into the Google Calendar there. Didn't know it worked like that for them. I feel like I'm absolutely lost there. You do a reading for me, Casey? Yeah, you got one reading every live now. Hey, say someone was under a forgetting or love spell, would they snap out of it? Just curious. If anything, it would gradually come back in, kind of thing. You want digital ebook, be a success online. William, if you want a reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need. And yes, it does work like that for the subscription, yes. Thank you, Virgil, for saying. Beanie, boom. Melody, hi. Booked fully now? There we go, Israel. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Jetta, if you need any readings, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. Wish I could pin messages. Prime, unfortunate, isn't it? I'm a witch too? Heck yeah, Melody. I want to know what surprises I have in store this week. Life's quiet. No. That's more of a tarot thing. What's on the table in front of you? There's a sword. This is a Thoth statue. This is a book on the Swedish witch trials. This is a book that should be burned. This is an Oracle deck / Dungeons & Dragons deck. That's just an Oracle deck. That's a regular tarot deck. That's some bracelets, a ring, an Ouija board thing, some dices, my clairvoyancy mat. There's a lot of stuff in front of me. You Norwegian? No, but my wife is. Surprises, we're gonna heal a bit. We're gonna pick up the pieces and start thinking of ourselves. We're gonna continue a new journey. We're gonna strike gold. Quite nice. You sound Norwegian? No, I don't. I do not sound Norwegian. Norwegian sounds very, very bad to me, Susie. Trust me. I know how Norwegian sounds. Melody, go into my profile, click the link in my bio, and you can find anything you need there. Casey, we need to be focused. We need to have one mind focus. Something needs to be done. Accent spooked me for a second. And Ninetales top in the morning. How are you doing? Beautiful. But yeah, we're picking up the pieces. We're healing here a bit. Not necessarily surprises. We're picking up the Jenga tower, you know? Okay, I think I understand. But now you switch from the bones. What's now? Well, this is a tarot reading. It's better befitting Casey and her question. She has a membership, so she gets a reading every single live. And Lovely Queen has infinite bone readings for this specific lives, because that's what she got. Esther, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need. Did you ever reject obsession spells? Asking since Obsession movie came out. No, not necessarily. Well, I frequently, to be honest. There's a thing where dudes and gals want to come to me and they're like, I need this spell now on this guy. Okay, does he know you exist? Do you guys talk? And no, he blocked me 3 years ago. And I'm, no, that's not going to happen. Okay, bye. Move on. You know, that kind of thing. But if there is some kind of form of communication where you can get your words through, if there is some form of thought process, you guys know each other, there's always possibilities. You need foundations to build on if there's an obsession spell, you know? If I have a problem with work, should I go to Allison or Luke? And Naja, this is my full-time job. I hope that's answered that. And the second one, Luke. Queen. Luke. I'm clicking above, but pleb, not a clue. Melody, go into my profile. You know where all my videos are and stuff like that. You can find everything there. I can also send you a message if you like to do that instead. And I can just send you the link there instead. If you want to. People like bears scare me. And I was thinking of obsession spells. That's why. Bear scares you? If he was a spice, he would be flower. Liz, if you need a reading, pop into my profile. Thanks for answering all my questions. Nudja, you're welcome. Here to say, I still breathe. Damien, fuck yeah. Happy for you. But no links. Melody, there was a skull here. I don't know why I took a hold of a skull all of a sudden. Suddenly in my hand. I shall click your name, Melanie, and I will send you a message. So I can send you the link there if that's alright. Lovely art. Boop. You might need to approve that. Just saying. Esther, Blackati Gris, Rosaline, if you guys need any type of reading, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there. Like a live reading, for example. And it does sick to my fucking stomach. No sleep whatsoever. Too much work. That's why. Hi, Dennis. When you can, may I ask you a question, please? You can ask anything in witchcraft. Gods, deities, spell work, practices, world history, myths, legends, so on and so forth. Stomachache? No. Illamående. Deluxe. Is anything good coming in my way? No. I'm always hoping for those questions. Truly, I'm truly hoping for those questions every single time. God damn. That's that. Lovely. You sent me a hi. I'm gonna give you... Gonna see if I can... You wanted the live reading, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. There we go. Sent you a link. Do I need for my husband? What do you need for your husband? Melody, I get you. I sent the link. You should be able to click that one at the very least. And Eve, thank you for following. Good morning, B. How you doing, beautiful? Man, I miss you all. Yeah, it's been a fucking minute. How's life treating you, beautiful? Blunked, that was the fucking wildest. No, hold up. Hello? HAAALLAAW in all caps blunked. For my auto-translator became conditional donation arrangement. That was wild. What the fuck? Oh, that's weird. Wild. What the fuck? Do I need to wait for my husband to come back to me? Maher? No, you don't. We can do some spell work for that. Can't get to live reading. You sure? I can send you the link as well if you want to. It is hard to be safe when a sociopath follows and never gives up. True. True. And Leo, if you want anything, pop into my profile, collect the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need from there, like a reading, for example. Crying, thank you. My name is on there as well. If any of you likes wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach. Dark Outlaw. Have you seen Brazil? Have you seen Africa? Have you seen what happens in Iran and Iraq? Will I meet someone new? Do you know about the concentration camps in China, Dark Outlaw? Yes, indeed. Double yes. You will meet 2 new people. Interesting. Mahes, stop waiting and do some spell work. You can find all love and obsession spells and everything like that. Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there. Dark Outlaw. Wait, are you saying that gods are making concentration camps in China? That's kind of strange, Dark Outlaw. You got a weird god going on there. Can I ask a non-reading question? Melody, we answer all witchcraft questions here. And, I mean, Jay, studio work is literally my pride and everything. Studio work is the best. I'm a massive nerd, so yeah. Can I just chill here? Seems like a chill place. Zoe? Absolutely. Fuck yeah. Heck yeah. Nice, bro. Thank you, bro. Bro. God knows about human sin. Yes. Dark, no, that wasn't the question. I feel like you definitely did not answer that. No, Black, do not post a link in the chat. That will fuck up my algorithm, Black. Just so you know. Dark Outlaw? Yeah, I know what I said. Do you know what I said? I put a love voodoo doll in his yard, and yesterday I found a snake next to it. Alive? Question mark? Well, voodoo and voodoo dolls doesn't exist, so what you probably did was a puppet, if you did it the correct way. Are you holding rib, bro? I am holding rib, bro. Where can I use dragon fruit magically? I bought freeze-dried for yogurt, but curious. I usually do dragon fruit and then scoop it out and use it as bowls, because it is one of the most amazing love spells cups that you can actually get. If any of you... Okay. Dark Outlaw, I feel like you have a hard time listening. Good luck with, I don't know, life. Bye. Sorry, can't get to it for the live reading. Oh, that's unfortunate, Black. Local top of the morning. How are you doing, beautiful? Marlene, if you want any type of reading, do like Sakna here. And pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need. So that is really, really small for Twitch, huh? And what did Sakna get? Where do you do private lessons? Discord an option? Discord is an option if you want to, but it's even more simpler than that. When you do get a private reading, private lesson, mediumship, or anything that we are doing in private, you will be able to book it on a Google Calendar. Dement, I am not. When you have booked that in the Google Calendar, in that booking, in your own calendar, there will be a Google Meet link, so you can join the video call. It's really simple. Everything is practically automated. Do you listen to music? No, I never heard music, actually. Ever. It's kind of strange. Black Cat Tigri. If you want to, I can send you the link. Do you want that? Love spells only for dragon fruit? No, but amazingly for dragon fruit. You know what I'm saying? Denmark or Norway? Nope. You have that accent. Why do people think I talk in a Scandinavian accent? It doesn't really fit me, and I don't talk like this. Name a spell. Love spell. Swedish. No, not Swedish. Sorry, no. Can you eat music? Technically. Leilani, thank you for the follow, beautiful. You really do, oh my god. Yeah, no, I can do the Scandinavian accent if you want to, but yeah, no. Do you predict the future? I do, on a daily basis. You're not Swedish? I'm not Swedish, no. And Marlene, pop into my profile and get yourself that thing. Live bone reading, Sakna. Infinite bone readings for another one. Heck yeah. Gonna add that to the bar. There we go. How do you do a spell? Depends on the spell. There's 600,000 different kind of practices. Just like religions, for example. Just Christianity. If you follow the Catholic way, there's 24 rites of Christianity. So, you know, there's a fair few witchcrafts out there. How do you know what the bones mean? There's two different kind of ways. If we do a throw here, we can absolutely show you. How are you? Izzy, I'm doing absolutely magical. Will my sister get pregnant again if you're having miscarriages? No, she will not. Why this is no, you can kind of tell because they're not touching. Well, specifically, crosses. The dead rise? No, rarely. Will I ever win the large? No. Xenia, sorry about that. Is that hit me, baby, one more time in like a medieval sound? Yes, it's called Bardcore. What's the difference in personal guidance and private lesson? I don't know what I want. A private lesson is more about where we talk and we learn and stuff like that. A guidance is more a hard look at your life to see what we can change to make it better. Wholly commercialized? Commercialized what? Will I win the lottery for big amount? Yes. Yes, indeed, Xenia. Favorite crystal? Labradorite or bismuth? I might need both, Lena. Damn, do I get you? What you doing? Those sticks? Bones. Close enough. And we're doing divinations. Name one spell and say how you do it. Oh, I mean, you can get spells from me if you want to. I mean, isn't Labradorite fucking stunning, though? You? Oh, thank you. I need food, so thank you. I feel like I succeeded in that, then. I'm dealing with recurrent miscarriages. Will my next try have a happy ending? Now, if anyone here wants a reading, like Senya and Lovely Queen, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there, like a live reading or a private reading. Marlene, thank you for following on YouTube as well. How are deities benevolent and how such different energies? Well, one of them are evil, one of them is not. Can I have kids? No. Damn. Demonic spells are only energetic. Both. I'm a polymathical omnist if you like to Google those two words separately. Yes, sir. We'll get a job soon. Leilani, you're not on the list. You haven't popped into my profile and clicked the thing in my bio. Cameron, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio to get any type of reading. A short top of the morning. Will I travel this year? Great question. Can I get more in detail how we'll win the lottery ticket? No, it doesn't seem like it, no. It's just a yes. So you need to make up the possibilities for you to win the lottery ticket. How do I know a deity is wanting to work with me as opposed to imagination? In great fucking difficulty. 1, you need to know about all the deities. 2, you need to know their signs. 3, you need to be susceptible for those signs. Not everything is a sign, but anything can be a sign. And that is the difficulty. So you need to know. If you have any questions about any type of signs, you can ask about it here. Or, for example, I've written several books on witchcraft. I got 5 books. You can find those in the link in my bio as well. The second book is about beasts and pantheons, so gods and monsters practically. And you can read all up on those. There's a fair few thousands in there. If you're interested, their background, what they do, where they're from, so on and so forth. Good morning from Maryland. Well, good morning from somewhere. Gayatri, pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get whatever you need from there. Love your symbol drawings and sketches. Do you create them yourself? Or are they particular symbols? No, I create them myself. The way you asked that. This is a big match, right? This here is bind runes. This here is bind runes. This is tarot. This is Sami. This is alchemical. This is chemetic hieroglyphics. This is alchemical. This is Coptic. This is tarot. This is bind rune. This is Fatima. So I'm just a massive nerd who knows how to pull it all together, kind of thing. How accurate is bone readings? Can someone here tell Senya how accurate bone readings are? I don't like answering those questions myself. I don't like it when it sounds too biased, you know. Blank, have an amazing day. And Malz and Rochelle, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. When the bones falls, do you reference the mat placement as well? Not too often. It really depends on open and closed practice. No, open and closed questions. If it's a yes or no, or if it's a when, where, how. Mainly the how. I need to reference the mat. So yeah. Davies, thank you for showing what a scammer looks like. Where are you from? We have chosen New Zealand today. We change the country every day. So we just finished Europe. In turn, Adams and Malz, thank you for following as well. That's pretty incredible. Thank you for answering. You're welcome. I'm back. Chris, top of the morning. Joey out of tune. Thank you for following. Beautiful. It's like I'm on a boat, but it's a sad boat. That sounded like a children's movie kind of thing. And I'm absolutely fucking here for it. Oh, well, yes, we can. If you want to. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading. Zanis, that goes for you too as well. You can find both live readings as well as private readings in there. Lord, Linda. I sneezed and sounded like a deranged hamster. Virgil, I feel like you always sound like a deranged hamster. It's actually quite weird. How much for me to ask a question? Depends entirely on the question. If you want a yes or no 3-card pull, if you want infinite questions, if you want a private reading, if there's a lot. Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can find anything. I've seen people on TikTok have tarot decks for different purposes. Yeah, I mean, if you were to also ask those people, they would kind of answer different decks have kind of different personalities or different energies, different vibes kind of thing. Just out of curiosity, but is this some psychic-like readings or something? No, this is osteomancy. This is the throwing of bones. Psychic is when a person connects with you and your mind and your thoughts. What it's practically telling is red flag because they're trying to read your mind rather than do an actual reading. Is it the time to find my uncle? Nope. Is this an actual thing that happens? Yes, definitely. May I ask you a question? Sharney? Pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get yourself a reading. You can change your fortune, right? If the answer to a reading is no, you do magic and change it. I can absolutely do spell work for it, Dream, if you want to. But nothing is ever set in stone. It's set in sand. For example, if you ask, will I pass my exam? The bones say, no. And you say, well, that's unfortunate. You give up and you confirm the reading. You won't study harder now. Or you can change that outcome by saying, fuck you and fuck your reading. I will prove you wrong. And then you study harder and pass the exam. Nothing is ever set in stone. It's set in sand. With witchcraft, we can make it more of a certainty. Oh, Abefehola, thank you for being my 56th scammer on Kick. This is demonic. Jesus is the trieth and the light. You are yearning. Is someone yearning for Jesus? I think that's a sin. I found out last night my decks have their own purposes, but examining how differently they read. Fuck yeah. Virgil, they are, isn't they? And Casper? No. Not even close. New Zealand, though. Titanic, the saddest boat of all. The most tragic, not necessarily the saddest. Have you seen the Poop Cruise? One of the decks I've been using for daily pulls. You sound Swedish? Dang, man, sorry. Casper, I do not sound Swedish. Why do so many people think I sound Swedish? Because this sounds very Swedish to me. I don't sound Swedish, dude. Thank you, though. May I ask a yes and no question? Sure, yeah, go into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get yourself a yes and no question. Honey, that goes for you, too. Hey, bro, you're accurate. Exactly. You see what I mean? I don't sound Swedish. And Zala, get your readings from my profile. Lay, get your reading from my profile. And if you want to, Lay, that's a fun one, specifically, Lay. If you want to make that more of a certainty, we can do some spell work for that shit. You see, Casper, people keep asking. No, Elliot, I'm not Swedish. It's a really nice sword. Thank you. It has my name on it. It's sharp as fuck, though. What's destiny for me in the future? That's a great question. I'm following, Sharnik. Thank you. Oh, Ruby, that is absolutely horrendous. Sharnik, go. Lay, I'm not Scandinavian. Goddamn. So many people. I fucking... Do you forge? I do not forge. No, I wish. I did it for 3-4 months in my life, but not anymore. But yeah, Lay, if you need any support in that, we can fucking make it a certainty rather than a question. How the fuck do you do that? If I ask my California friends to do Swedish accent, they're trash. Can't be helped, Casper. Can't be helped. Lived all over the fucking place. So yeah. Might be helping that my wife is Norwegian. So, yeah. Oh, B, no, they don't. B, no. We stopped doing that like 2 months ago. Give out some Viking vibes. Thank you. Is it the blonde mustache? Can you guess my real name? I mean, I can absolutely guess your real name. Is it Anton? There you go. I hope I was wrong. You lived in Sweden too? Yep. Charlie? Exactly. Ruby, yeah, that is unfortunate, isn't it? FSG start having romantic feelings for me. Aliza, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading. And no, B, don't use the link word, goddamn. Let Silent Wolf answer people, please. I feel sorry for you. Our country is somewhat boring. No, it's really not, man. It's boring if you go to Värmland, but goddamn, it... Not anything besides that. Växjö smells like poop. Stockholm is quite fun. Gothenburg is absolutely fucking stunning. People are really, really lovely in Gothenburg now. Will my distance relationship work? Zala, get yourself a reading from my profile. Thank you, B. Is going around the circle for midsummer deity worship. In all technicality, the midsummer in Sweden is a lot actually... Well, if you were to look at it, it is disputed, but most things in the academical world is agreeing with it, that the midsummer pole is literally a massive ass dick that used to be a Frey thing. You know, the goddess of sex and love, but man version, not Freya, the woman version. So, yes, it's deity worship about sex and prosperity and all that fun stuff. Because I want to go, but I don't want to accidentally do a ritual I can't keep a promise for. Oh, no, it's not a promise. It's just a yay for resourcefulness. Let's call it that. Fuck, man, I don't believe you. Your pronouns are exact. What the fuck? Yeah, Casper. I've lived in a lot of places, man. Can I get a reading, please? Cartage. Yeah, pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get yourself anything you need from there. Like a live reading, for example. What am I doing right now? You're watching a TikTok, King Emmanuel. Okay, because, like, I don't want that deity to be mad at me because I worship God already. God is a source, not Abrahamic. And Lola, do not worry about him getting mad. Frey is not a being that ever gets mad in any sense, shape, or form. What is this LARP? Lol, Jack, you might want to take a hard look at yourself. You do know that the more you interact with shit like this, the more shit like this you get on your LARP For You page, right? Are there any super modern, new era, golden age ritual spells, etc.? Yes, technomancy, Dream. Technomancy. It's a whole new practice alongside the computer. Did my ex really love me? Yes, they did. Amy, hi. Love the profile pic. It's dope. Goddamn, Ruby. Redeeming so many things. I know, it's cool. Are you able to show something interesting? Well, I don't know your idea about it. Interesting. No, Frey. F-R-E-J. And people, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself any type of reading from there. Like a live reading or a private reading, so we can sit down privately as well. You see? Bones in the hands aren't interesting enough? Apparently not. Casper, apparently fucking not. And Steph, that regards you too. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your reading from there. Ooh, Prime, I like that one. I like that text. Text that one to Tasha, Marie, and Mama Son, and Shai, and Masha, and... No, you get it. Text it to some of the moderators. I fucking love that. What does the kind witch do? Well, everything and anything. Do you have a favorite way to do readings, answer questions? Claromancy, just throwing up trinkets. Lola, have an amazing day. Well, you're claiming to be a witch, right? Does that come with any proof or such? I do have a review video pinned on my profile if you want proof enough. I feel like people saying stuff rather than I'm saying stuff, that would be biased, is much better. So, yeah. Grand Rising, beautiful people. Queen Lioness, how you doing, beautiful? And Taj, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need from there. Miss Lard, it's been a minute. How's life treating you? Oh, thank you for the gold poplars, Tosh. Those are truly helping. Thank you. And great Aziz, thank you for the heart me as well. I understand German. Steph, lovely. Ich spreche nicht Deutsch. Sprechen Sie English? How did you get into this? What made you believe in it? It's not so much that I believe in it, it's just a lifestyle. And I didn't really get into it. If anything, I started out when I was 1. This is like one of those family things, you know. Great grandma forced me into it, and then my mom and my grandma forced me into the rest of it. I really just doubled down because I think it's interesting. Now I sit on 2 bachelors and 5 books on the topic. So, yeah. Doing some witchcraft now. Lovely version. Lovely. Hey, booked for a 60-minute reading, but it changed to 30-minute after the payment. It didn't change. Which one is yours? Because the thing is, you can only book for 30 minutes. I just don't know which one is yours, so I need to manually override it. In what name did you book it? First name. You not yes. No? Steph, I do yes and no. Go into profile. Click the thing in my bio and get whatever you need there. Yosan. Lovely. I will change it manually now. Boop. There we go. There we go. You will get a weird email, but it is fixed. Wonder Girl, top of the morning. How you doing? Do you know how your family got into it? Is it a local thing? It's not a local thing. They are very omnistical around their whole practice as well. We practically grew up under a rock, so, you know. But yeah, it's an everything and everyone thing, believing in everything and doing everything kind of stuff. But yeah, no, I actually don't know how my family got into it. That was a very good question, and I'm not fucking picking up that battle axe to ask my mom, so yeah. What's the music you have playing, please? It's called Bardcore. You can actually find my Spotify playlists in the link in my profile as well. Just look for Bardic Inspiration playlist. And Wonder Girl and Katya, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a live reading. Heck yeah, bro. Luna Vega 2021, thank you for following. Do you do/teach psychic readings as well? Meaning sensing info and predictions without any tools? Yes, I do. You get a lesson, you tell me what you need to learn. Is there a connection between Hermeticism and Wiccan? Hardy, yes and no. Wiccan was created in the 1950s by Gerald Gardner. He stole a lot of cultural heritage and a lot of world history and a lot of practices into Wiccan practices. Hermeticism is just a slight bit of Wiccan practices. Are you Swedish? Little boss? I'm not. Digidodden, shulululu, top of the morning. How you doing, beautiful? Well, I get engaged this year. And Jen, if you want a reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need from there. But also, Wiccan as a word, Wicca or Wicca, is an Anglo-Saxon word from year 600 that kind of became more popularized alongside the Malisman of a Carbon book that was very popularized in 1489. So, yeah. Hermeticism was, and technically is, as of same age as the word Wicca, but not the practice Wicca. Wicca or Wicca, the word Anglo-Saxon one, literally means sorcery. Beginner tips for tarot. Look at the art. Look at the art. It's as simple as that. Literally, jade. It's you draw a card, right? What does it tell you? This is a king, someone who stands. He's holding a hammer. He knows that he has worked hard to get to where he is. He has a crown but horns, so he knows that he can be threatening if you stand too close as well. You know that he has a lot of gold and he is wearing completely clean white stuff. You know? He's a hard worker, he stands up for himself, and he has gotten to the point from absolutely nothing. Look at the art. Page of Swords on this deck. A man hovering above everything, breaking loose, slashing a sword from the vines, breaking free. A new chapter, a new page in his physical absence, might start something new, a new hobby, a new interest, starting something new, physical. Might want to start martial arts. No, you get it. Look at the art. After that, it does help that once is for mental actions. The yes, no, this or that. The sword is about physical action to get a move on. The cups is about emotional stuff. And pentacles is stuff that you can give. And yes, while pentacles is coins usually, and people say money and stuff like that, I say it's stuff that you can give. Time, energy, emotions, money, couches, houses, anything that you can give. Can I use kitchen witchery to put a spell on someone who won't drink / eat what I did due to distance? Oh, absolutely, Virgil. Absolutely. When it comes to romance, is it written who the ideal partner is? No. Or who can choose also with magic? Yes. Do you believe in twin flames? Yes. I was asking because Hermeticism is closely connected to mysticism. No, Hermeticism and mysticism is the same thing. Mysticism is an umbrella term on Hermeticism. Hermeticism fits into mysticism. And I connect witches with mysticism. Yes. Hermeticism is just a teaching that white men took a little bit too far into the Gnostic practices. But yeah, no, mysticism is a witchcraft, mysticism is hermeticism, mysticism is thelema, mysticism is blah, blah, blah. It continues. So there are a few umbrella terms. It's witchcraft, massive umbrella terms, 600,000 different kind of practices. Hermeticism is in that as well. Witchcraft alongside mysticism is an even bigger umbrella term that fits in witchcraft. So you can kind of imagine. Should I consume the spell? You should give it to Earth, the world. And Sunny and Vikil, thank you for following, dudes. Will I move state this year? Miss Lord, if you do want yourself a reading, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your readings from there. Are there decks with different intentions? I bought a deck with crows. Yes, there are. So, for example, this here. God dang it. Wait. Some of these are bunked. For example, we are gonna check in on, for example, this is this deck's Lovers card, right? Absolutely stunning, quite simple. Big red thread, they're connected but standing back to back. One of them is looking over the shoulders, one of them is looking down to his own red triangle. This deck, on the other hand, is working something closer to an oracle, semi-oracle deck. I'm just gonna find all Lovers card in here. Nope. Well, hopefully I just find two. Okay, there we are. So, there is a third one for this deck as well. But this is the Lovers card. This is a connection between people, right? This is the Lovers cards, plural, on the other deck. One is only female, one is only man, and then there's one man-female. There's three counterparts, as they're called, rather than lovers. This is about the connection between friends, family, lovers, partners, in everything. Just like the bowman needs a swordsman to protect their back. Just like the gatherer needs his hunter. So yeah, all decks are different. Is there a way to make sure people receive their justice or karma? Yes. Get your spell work from me. If you want to. Lynn, you can ask anything in Witchcraft. Right. Thank you. Jade, you're welcome. I'm live every day, Monday to Friday. Not necessarily these hours. I'm 7 hours late, actually. So this is a very odd hour for me. A follow profile. Thank you, Miss Lord. Evelina Ivanova, if you want any type of reading, go into my profile. Click the thing in my bio, and you can find live readings and private readings there. If you want a reading, that is. I'm blue in Bardcore. This is sounding so fucking strange. Can I ask? Miss Lord, you need to go into my profile. Click the link in my bio and get your reading from there. What kind of readings do you do? Tarot, Oracle, deck of many things, Claromancy, pendulums, runes, coins, osteomancy. Really depends. Do all spells work? I've heard some weird ones. I mean, I would argue as much. It really depends on the practitioner, to be honest. It really depends on the practitioner. But if you were to go in and check if my spell work. No, but if you want to check in that my spellcraft works, go into my profile and check out the pinned video that is about reviews. You can see how other people have experienced my work and my readings and my spells. Is there a protection spell you can eat? Yes, indeed. I actually forced Dylan to do one. I click the link and follow. Lovely, Miss Lord. Can I get a random read from the Heaven Hell deck? Random read. Lucky that Mama Son isn't in. And tips on how to build an ancestor altar. Well, if you do have any hair, if you do have their favorite clothes, their favorite food and stuff like that, these things does help. If you have a picture, if you have a diary, if you have anything from your ancestors, that does help. That also does include, do know, if we're doing specifically an ancestor, your hair works as well. Cut some of that off. I usually braid mine so that you actually get it. It's a lovely ancestor work. Just saying. So yeah. Myrtle, that's fair. That's fair. Damn, I wish I had a moderator in. I haven't checked viewer list. There's so many scammers. God damn. You can protect yourself from native people. Easy things. Tell them to fuck off. It's been so easy not talking to my mom since. We need to break the circle, Virgil. We need to break the circle. Aniel. We need to do some inner and outer work. We need to work on grandeur. I feel like this is a bit of art. Specifically, the inner and outer work and grandeur is very much art. Breaking the circle could absolutely be art as well, you know? Oh, maybe, absolutely, yes. And Halal Gangster, pop into my profile and get your reading there. You might want to really check in on that poop though. Like I used for some time now, doesn't have pentacles but have coins. Is it no, it's not kind of the same. It is the same. They literally just do you read Shams Al-Marif? Yes, Kurt. Yes, indeed. The other two feels like shadow work. Yeah, it does, didn't it? The city work in Shams Al Marif is absolutely stunning, though. Luckily, I found it in Spanish, Kurt. So that is way more easily to translate than the Arab. Delilah King. If you need any reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need from there. The other two feels like shadow work, lol, but grandeur. Yeah. And also, Kurt, it's also for such a basic question if I have ever read Shams al-Marif for any jinn work, because that's like the first book that everyone thinks is about jinns. There's so many more books about jinn work. Prime, dope. I do not understand Spanish, but it's much easier to translate Spanish than to translate Arab. After all. Bread. Are Finns good or bad? Finns? Like Finnish people? No, they're really bad. Oh, jinns. They are usually considered bad due to the theological aspects of them, but they could be working as servitors depending on your work, but they are usually bad beings. They are literally considered to be demons to fuck you about. Inner and outer work. Grandeur. Is there a way to banish just bad entities and leave the good? Yes, indeed be. Get yourself a protection spell and cleansing from me. Because it's like that question is actually one of those things that I get quite sad when I hear people like, oh yeah, I did a cleansing this Monday. Okay, cool. Did you leave the good stuff in, or did you leave the bad stuff in, or did you just get rid of it all? Oh no, I did a cleansing. Yeah, that sounds like you got rid of it all. Too bad about the good stuff though. You know? Might as well restart your whole practice kind of thing. You know, it's, yeah. Protecting the little. The little. Good afternoon, young B438. Good afternoon. Some names are absolutely wild to me. Where can I view current and readings that you do on Here Lives? So yeah, you can go on YouTube. Everything is recorded there, and you can just retract those readings and go back in the video. What's the bone thing on your mic? No, it's not a bone thing. It's a feldspar. It's a crystal. This is selenite. This is an evil eye, and this is Romani practices. Underneath here is a bit of a thing. Don't worry about it. And a lovely bracelet that I never really wear as well. Okay, special please. Ruby, absolutely. I wonder if any spell that add one's charisma. Oh, absolutely. Do you have a patron? Not necessarily a patron. If they want to work with me, I work with them. But the closest thing to a patron is this thing. Can we ask Miss Lord? Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get yourself a reading from there. Ooh, something will be revealed to you, Ruby. Difficulties in hard work. I'm gonna lose something. And we need to focus on not every fucking single thing is about healing. Or casual. Virgil? Yeah, I know. He gets it. He gets it. It's fine. I'll just have to offer him a candy for the joke, though. Can I get some cards pulled too? Yeah, Samantha. Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can find live readings as well as private readings in there. Virgil, fair. Fair. Treasure? What? Gio Funaki, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, Ruby, what can you say about treasure? Weird to add someone else's treasure, but okay, let's see what Ruby has to say about you. What's the hardest thing and the easiest thing you've ever experienced as a witch? Easiest thing, words. Hardest thing, words. Yeah. It's one of those really wonky things. Oh, Miss Lord. You've been here for months, Miss Lord. Go into my profile. Click the link in my bio. You should know this by now. Wait. I'm gonna see if I can send you the link. We could do this. Poof, poof, poof. Let's see if it pops into YouTube there as well. There we go. Click that thing, Miss Lord. The setup looks so cool. I thought it was from a game. Really? Don't believe you, but thank you. That is an honest to God. Heck yeah. Compliment. Fuck yeah. Then how we ask, Miss Lord, you get one of the readings, depending on which reading you want. Been getting into tarot, but any witchcraft tips, such as cleansing or protection spells? Jade, honestly, I would argue get yourself a lesson from me. That way we can go into the fundamentals and the anatomy of spells, curses, and sigils if you want to. And I do also have a book on the topic if you want to look into that as well. But yeah, I kind of need to know your practice first before throwing you cleanses and protections, because I don't know you as a person, nor your practice or beliefs. Some people that just answer like, yeah, use a black candle for this, use salt for that, and throw cinnamon this way. And there's like, red flag if they just answer straight away, you know? I was told that someone put a negative entity on me to bring me bad health and bad luck. Darren, we can remove that if you want to. Eclipse being spooked, hearing the neighbors talking. That's a mood. Wow. Real life spells? Yeah, this is my full-time my full-time job. There we go. Fucking words, you see? Difficulty in words. How do you let go of self-doubt? Liz, you do the craziest fucking thing. I stood naked on stage in front of 3,000 people. Ever since, self-doubt fucking heated. Self-worth, though, at the fucking rock bottom. But it is what it is. Those two are different things. Are you born a witch? Yes, I am born into this life. Been doing this for 30 years now. Does putting my tarot cards in salt do any good at all? They will dry out and you will get really bad tarot cards. Have you ever tried doing magic for entertainment? Kurt? No. Not really. Never tried. So Fireball. I'm not a level 5 wizard chevalier. I'm a witch. When doing a spell/ritual, apart of following steps, do you need to be at a certain state? Depends on the spells. Always depends on the spells. But for example, I don't do a love and obsession spells if I am full of anxiety, you know? That's going to be way difficult and everything is going to be off. Show a spell then. Chevalier, will do. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I say yeetus idiot. Boop. There we go. How did you know if we are a true witch? Well, you can call yourself a witch if you want to. It's just a title, like an accountant or a marketer or anything like that. It's like that. But you as a witch can practice 600,000 different kind of practices. If you do teas, if you do stews, fuck yeah, you're a kitchen witch. If you do herbs and you work out in the garden, fuck yeah, you're a green witch. If you work with the whole cycle of life, birth and death, lovely, you're a hedge witch. Witchcraft comes in billions. billions types of ways, you know? It's up to you to call yourself what you want to. A title, like a witch, is like telling other people what you do. Hi, I'm an accountant. Hi, I'm a CEO. Hi, I'm a marketer. Hi, I'm a forklift driver. Usually to inform other people what you do, you know? Hi, I'm a witch. I'm using the most generic title to that, though. If anything, I would use a polymathical omnist seeker, but most people, I don't think, will see the words and like, oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. I mean, a born witch. Most born wizards are usually called sorcerers. They have innate energies and powers and metaphysical talents. Claircognizance, clairvoyance, déjà vu, déjà vu, so on and so forth. These talents are different for everyone. If you're a medium, if you're psychic, if you just go on pure intuition, everyone is different. But you're usually born into some kind of talent. And I say usually. You can also be born into a family with witchcraft. That will teach you the ropes, so to speak. Do the times of the day play a factor, or even lunar cycle? Depends on the practice. Always. Lunar practices and lunar cycles. For example, in Celtic practices, it only matters if it's a full moon or a half moon. In Wicca, every single moon phase matters. In Islam, it doesn't matter whatsoever. But in contrary to the lunar cycle, in Islam, the times of the day and what deities matters. So no such thing as love spells on Wednesdays, because Wednesdays are about information, gathering information. So this is about seeking informations and seeking spells instead. So it really depends on the practice. I have some divination question. Please choose the tool. Mountain, ask away. I believe I am empathetic. How can I develop this to control it better? If you ever watch movies, invite a friend, let them pick the movie, sit behind your friend, look at your friend throughout the whole movie. Eventually you'll see what they see, you feel what they feel, and so on and so forth. And an empath usually have a problem with controlling the input and output of everything. Eventually, when you feel like, okay, I can actually ignore this person's emotions, it's going to be a few days and a few movies there maybe. Once you can feel like that, invite 2 friends. Make them pick a movie. We're talking months of work here. Months of work. Empath work ain't easy. Eventually, you're going to sit in a cinema and say, fuck yeah, I can actually watch a movie without getting the imprint of literally everyone here. Be always. Just roll them physically safe. Well, that's a bone one. Can you check if she likes me, sweet moon? Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your readings from there. And yes, he is safe. But there also seems to be a deeper question right there. Marlene? What? No. It's not to follow anything. It's go into my profile, click the link in my bio, go into my website. If you just scroll up a little bit, you can see ko-fi.com there. Go into that and find the reading that you need. What's the deeper question? That is a great question. Only you know that. Can you help me with that? Can you see jinns? I mean, jinns present themselves. You can't see jinns until they want to. Kurt. And yeah, Mountain. When it's a deeper question about a person that I do not know, then you will have to figure it out. Help me explore. So, is he safe? There's a deeper question. Is he safe emotionally? Is he safe economically? Is he safe right now? Going to work? Being at work? Exactly, man. Exactly. Is he physically safe? Deeper question. No. The different one. Different one. Different one. Marlene, you do know that I can see your chats still, right? Even though you deleted them. Indeed, madam. A different question. How does this all work? It depends on what you want to ask. If you want to ask anything about spell work, readings, anything, that kind of stuff, ask away. Go wild. Spells, gods, deities, myths, legends, practices, religions, theologies, world history. Ask away. Go wild. If you want any type of reading, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can check out live readings as well as private readings there. If you feel like that you need spell work, getting rid of a curse, if you need love and abundance, if you need money and protections, you can also find that in the link in my bio. Very like reading runes. I would say it's more like reading claromancy. Are mimics real? Mimics are real. Did you cut your hair or just style it differently? I cut my hair. Maybe it's Maybelline. Different question. Is Roland close breaking non-contact towards me? Okay, can I have a yes and no question? Yes. Pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get your reading from there, Marlene. The link is right there. Just above, I don't understand what to do to get a free reading. It should be just above that one. You're worth it. Thank you, maybe. And Amy and here the shares comes. Well, Darren called today. Sandra, go into my profile to get your reading there. Munjaye shared as well. Good afternoon, Jules. How you doing, beautiful? I don't how to do it. You know how to click a link. I know that you know that. There we go. There's the shares. Great. Heck yeah, Jules. Heck yeah. I see some crossing, but he is thinking about it. It's a double yes, but there's also a deeper question right there. You can read people's thoughts, Kurt. I try not to. I don't like to invade people's lives and thoughts and private lives, to be honest. A personal question for yourself equal pop into his profile. Thank him later. Heck yeah, Amelia. Prime, heck yeah, another 20 coins. I truly wish that I could block all of these scammers in the list, though. 4 scammers got coins and Prime. I wish I could click them. Oh well. Does he want to continue our relationship? Yes. Yes, he does. Nevermore? Yeah, it's definitely a sword, though. It's definitely a sword. And thank you. Not that the music is saying very metal, but yeah, thank you. I'm done asking. Yeah, stop there, Mountain. Stop at the peak, you know. Maybe that's not really how that works, no. How do I know if someone put a spell on me? It varies greatly. Anything can be a sign, but not everything is a sign. It's really difficult. You need to know the signs and what you're looking for. If it's a money and abundance, then you might want to check in on that. If it's a good luck one, if it's a road opener, if it's a third party removal, if it's a love and obsession, if it's a curse, hex, or jinx, or so on and so forth. Various signs, various options. You need to know your stuff. That's why people usually pop in here to ask those kind of questions. And Maya, if you need a reading, go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need from there. Like a live reading, for example. Bye, Ruby. Lovely bird. Ask away. Go wild. I want a consultation or spell from you, but Ko-Fi is not charging. My god dang. Martin, the membership is automatic, yes. So on the date when the membership was done the next month, it should be done. And Sandra, what did we get? Beautiful. Live card reading, Hige. We're on 31%. Hey, yeah, Sandra. Hey, yeah. Thank you for supporting me. 14th last month. We're on the 16th. You might want to renew it manually then. I can check if it's an active membership or if it's cancelled. No, it does say it's active, but that it is overdue. Hi there, like your energy. Sandra, thank you. I woke up like this. Need some advice with my ex. Feel we are both in a bit of pride, ego. Oh, okay. Difficult to step back and say, oh, sorry. I don't know, man. Honestly, I have no clue. I do not know how to solve that. Anyone else know how to solve that? Anyone else who has a membership? So, Sandra, what is the question we're looking into? Is there a lot of witches out there? Kurt, billions. A fucking canoe load of witches. Will he call today? I'm actually... So, Sandra, with a question like that, I'm just gonna pull 3 cards for 3 different questions, okay? So, this is the first card, in that case. Yes, he will call today. But apparently you need to work on that a little bit. Apparently you need to work on that. Maybe say, hey, we need to talk. Hey, we need to talk about this thing. You know, that kind of thing. So yeah, work a little bit on that. Soften him up. Mystical, hey, how you doing? And Jenna Claire, do you have an active membership? I am uncertain. Not right now. In that case, Jenna Claire, I will need to ask you to get yourself a membership so you can get a reading every single life. After bed, catch you tomorrow. Mystical, have a great day. Will we both sort it out? No? Sandra? I'm gonna use my words very carefully. Okay? Very carefully. Fuck no. Sorry about that, Sandra. Damn. If you look at the card, there's one bird at the very top. And there's several other birds on several other swords. Sorry about that, Sandra. This is about surviving the fight rather than coming out okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, time to move forward. Exactly, Sandra. This, as I said, this is about surviving the fight and not coming out okay. Do some witch live in the forest or cave? Or is it a myth? I mean, I grew up in a forest. I grew up practically under a rock. Not in a cave, but yeah. Some do. Want to get spiritual from my Jewish ancestry. That is a cleromancy. That is a cleromancy. We just gotta answer Sandra's last question here. Virgil, it's so funny because I've seen that question 4 times now. I just wanted you to sweat a little bit. My favorite one was the sparkle emojis. How long are you planning on being live? Maybe ending it after Virgil's, I suppose. Is there anyone new coming into my life soon? If you want to, Sandra, we can also make that a certainty through spellwork. So we make you a magnet so that we can make something beautiful over your life, you know? Yes, several. And there's going to be a difficult decision being made in there, Sandra. Difficult decision. This or that. They or them. Virgil, come at me, bro. Good, with options. Great with options, yes. Yes, indeed. So yeah, we can make it more of a certainty rather than a question with spellwork, if you are interested in that, Sandra, as well. What's that card? Well, we do have 8 of Pentacles, we have 10 of Swords, and 2 of Swords. So yeah. But yeah, Virgil, I have mine right here. Let's go. So yeah, Sandra, I do hope you liked your 3-card pull. A lot of swords, which means physical movements. One of, well, the fuck no is probably the most prominent one in this one. Yeah. Are the changes going to be good? Oh, great question. Thank you. Sandra, I'm here every Monday to Friday between 5:30 and 10 a.m. I'm 7 hours late right now, so this is a very odd hour for me. Just saying. Just so you know. Might be live a little bit later today as well. But what am I getting from my inheritance? Lovely queen, thank you. Scoos, top of the morning. Hi and welcome to the oddest hour I've ever been live. So what am I getting from my inheritance? A bit of a physical problem here where we need to constantly learn from ourselves. A bit of anxiety, not something that you can't control, but rather something that you should control. A connection to specific others. That specific other is connected to family, so yeah, there is a much more obvious thing. We do have a hobby and interest coming in. Ooh, and emotions as well from families. God damn. That family is going to affect with the whole connection in the long while. Long while, okay? Way down the timeline. There's going to be a connection. With this specific other from family. That is also going to affect how we use protection. So, for example, we might want to look into a little bit more Gnostic practices. Ancestor maybe? Definitely. Could be. Could be. We could do a quick bone reading after this, if you like. It's also going to affect a little bit how we see ourselves. Can you read me, Kurt? Of course. Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get your reading from there. Like Virgil here, for example, did. It's also going to affect our way of looking at money. Why is that popping in there? Fucking stereotypes, man. Virgil, god damn it, I swear. Did you have to go there? Gosh darn it. Anyway, about how we listen and how we view money, apparently, Virgil. Great ancestry, great ancestry. Good at talks. Good at talks. So that's always something. We are good at choosing the words that we want to. Quite nice. But yeah, honestly, that's about it. The specific orders, yeah, good at talks. Choosing our words. Knowing what we need to talk about when it needs to be talked about. Far, top of the morning. Molemo, top of the morning. Virgil, yeah, talks are still very good for you. getting to the point when you want to. But yeah, let's check in on. I'm seeing joined on Ko-Fi, but I don't know how to proceed. I have no fucking clue, Mountain. To be honest, no fucking clue. Sorry about that. Wish I could be of more help there, Mountain. Cancel it and start a new one. Bianca, top of the morning. How you doing, beautiful? So, Virgil, what was the question? I don't see cancel option. God damn it, Mountain. You should definitely be able to see a cancel option. God damn. Good. Good with you. Good with me. That's always nice. This my life. Hello. How you doing? David Michael, top of the morning. Good morning from PA. Good morning from SDHLM. Want some spell work? Sandra, what type of spell work are we looking for? I do it all. Connection. Is it an ancestor? Absolutely. 100 fucking %. That's a 3 double yes, and that's an E. That's an E. I'm from Netherlands, Bianca. Hi. I'm from somewhere out there in the universe. Boom, 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 boom. That can be done, Sandra. That can be done. You can find all the spell work through the link in my bio as well. The money and abundance one is quite easy to find. Usually the letter of a thing. No one comes to mind with I right now. No, E. Bertel. E. E. Rubberface, it's been a fucking minute. How's life treating you, beautiful? How is life treating you? It's been a year since you were in here last. Doing great. Married now. Goddamn. So many people got married last year. It's insane. Beside the grandmother I already have a shrine for. Nope. Well, it doesn't say that it is your grandmother, though. You haven't asked. Am I going to get this job I sent S resume for yesterday? If you want to, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can get a reading to check in on that, or you can get yourself a spell to make it more of a certainty that you do get a job. Ah, Virgil. Heck yeah, Prime. Heck yeah. Happy to hear. Oh, do so, Virgil. Can you travel one place to another by doing witchcraft? Yes. This is my full-time job. I think it says Endermoth. Hi. Dyslexia and that font is always a difficulty to me. Well, besides the money thing, that was interesting. Besides the money thing. Absolutely horrendous, Virgil. How we view ourselves and how we think about money. Can beginners people do it too? Yeah. You need to have a lot of experience. No, you don't need the experience. You need practice. If this is your one thing, then yeah. Do you abide by the Wiccan read? Or is there another set of rules? Maybe there are 600,000 different kind of practices. Wicca is one of them. 600,000 different kind of practices. And Wicca is the newest, and well, one of the newest and youngest practices out there. It was born in the 1950s. It was popularized more in the 1970s when it became an open practice. It was a closed practice for the first 30 years. In the 1950s, he's really young. Lord, I'm blind. Sandra, I can send you the link if you want to. If you do have an open open user, I should be able to send you it. Boof, 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 click, clock, clickety, clonk, clonk, boop, and boop. There you go. It should be in your messages now. Hey, Ko-Fi, are you my boyfriend? That is a funny one, Mountain. That is absolutely fucking hilarious. God damn. That is a funny one. Oof. Because you're not getting any contact, huh? Should I move to live near my boyfriend? Endermoth, if you want any type of reading, or more of a certainty, you can find both spell work as well as readings in my profile. The link there. A Mecha Wizard stitches and spells. You've been lurking here for a while. Thank you for following, dude. You've been in here for the past 30 minutes, I think, if not longer. Hi. I'm usually a lurker. It's so fucking fair. It's so fucking fair. When we do the collective readings in the mornings, I usually say like, okay, so tell me which card is yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And if you are a lurker, you don't have to tell me. As long as you know the card. It's most important that you know your card if you do want a card kind of thing, you know? So, Mecha Wizard, you're so fucking fine. Also, fucking love the name. I've been meaning to say that for such a long while. Like, I glance over to the viewer list and I'm like, Mecha Wizards, that's fucking dope, man. It's fucking dope. What do you always do besides doing witchcraft? I'm with my wife. I spend most of my waking hours with my wife because I love it. And there we go, Sandra. Now, Sandra, what you do need, I hope that you still hear me from like a podcast mode from live. Am I puppies? Yes, indeed. Text me what you want, what your goal is. Preferably in what way you're getting money. Don't say a fucking lottery tickets, because that's boring. But like, what is your goal with the abundance? Is it a good, stable life? Is it about getting money this week? Is it about getting continuous money so I know which spell I need to do? Because money in abundance is fine. So on and so forth. Well, there we go with the gifting. Got as time as many to end the fucking live, I suppose. God darn it. Oh well. Yep, to find you again, Make Wizard. I'm here every Monday to Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. Right here or in message. Okay, cancel. Lovely mountain. Heck yeah. We'll book again. Do some mountains. Are you gonna do it now? Should I wait so that you get your readings and stuff like that? And your consultations so you can book and stuff? Unoriginal content? Prime always on original content. TikTok is absolutely wild on that. Now, okay, I'm gonna wait just a few minutes for Mountain to book the thing again. Book the thing again. Italiano. Varför går demon? Pasta, pizza, Ferrari. Mario time. Wahoo! Mario time. It's me, Mario. Mario. Luigi. I just can't do Luigi. I don't know why. I've never been able to do Luigi. I can do Toad though. So yeah, voice acting people. Fun. Yeah. Appeal not approved. Lovely. What does it take for a reading? Pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there. A live reading, a private reading, spell work, books, lessons, guidances. There's a lot in there. Bowser, that's just like it's really simple. Dinky Donk is even easier. So, yeah. Peach. Hi, I'm Peach. Did you hear the correspondence? Fucking peak. Just as good of a voice actor as Chris Pratt. Bowser is just eating a mic, honestly. Yeah. Bro, I think I just need information to let me be your friend for real. Nathan, what you mean? I just need information to let me be your friend. Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur. There you go. What exactly do you do on your lives? We talk a lot about witchcraft, theologies, myths, legends, world history, spellcrafts, gods, deities, entities, and so on and so forth. Sarcasm? Nathan! I feel like you confuse me with someone who cares. But yeah, all of that. So a lot of talks and a lot of readings, to be honest. Send message with abundance questions. Me? Can you read me, please? It says Zembo, pop into my profile. Click the thing in my bio and get whatever you need there. Oh, lovely. Perfect, Sandra. Absolutely perfect. Nice. Well done. I'll get to it when I get time. I think today, to be honest. Nazembo, thank you for following as well. And Kurt, you followed as well. Thank you. Honestly, you've had a lot of good questions, to be honest. It's an interesting topic, isn't it? Mountain did a thing. Mountain actually did the thing, finally. God damn. There we go. Infinite reads plus spell work. Heck yeah. Then yeah, people, you can actually get memberships like that. Whatever mountain got right now. You can get a membership, so you get infinite readings and a spell every single month. Kurt? No, thank you. Thank you for supporting me and my dreams and my mentality about my dreams. While a follow doesn't give me money or food on the table, it gives me the idea that I can keep going, Kurt. That's worth just as much. Tricks and Ghost. Top of the morning. How you doing? Can you see that again? I have a problem with the network. Is that Zambo? Go into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and you can find all the readings you need there. Alongside spell work, books, and so on and so forth. How long are you planning on staying live? Prime? Okay. Can we set up the thing? Mountain? Absolutely. I will... Mountain, after this, I'll send you the invite link to book it. How about that? And Trixie Ghost, that works absolutely fucking sonic for me, to be honest. But yeah. So yeah. Mountain, are you available now? Right after this? What time is it? 4. No. Unfortunately not. I can, if you want to, if it is a simple consultation, I can call you while I'm out and doing some stuff, Mountain, if you want to. If you're okay with me moving about and doing chores. Mountain? Lovely. In that case, we're going to end it here today, people. I'm usually live between Monday and Friday 5:30 to 10 a.m. So this is a really odd hour when I'm live 4 p.m. Prime, we're gonna play some World of Warcraft here, so you know, yeah. But yeah, I'm live every Monday to Friday, 5:30 to 10 a.m. So this is a really odd one. I'm live 12 hours too late. So if you guys need anything, spellworks, readings, private readings, live readings, mediumships, friendship, books on the topic of witchcraft, lessons on the topic of witchcraft, no matter what you like to learn, if you want to become a medium yourself or anything like that, pop into my profile, click the thing in my bio, and get whatever you need there. You can also join the coven on Discord, but seeing that there's like 5 people in right now,